Hello.
YouTube.
Welcome. We fucked it up already.
This is Useful
This
Garbage.
is Useful Garbage. Welcome.
And this is our first episode number 1.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be an adventure.
We got some guests.
Yeah,
we got a lot of guests.
But they didn't know who. They didn't know who we are.
Oh
before.
yeah. First of all, I'm Sophia.
And I'm Sophia.
That's Zachary.
Yeah, she's Zachary. I'm Sophia.
Of course, yeah. Just Jen switch.
Yeah, exactly. You know, progressive and
Very.
So we're gonna be talking to you today about God knows what. Some of our friends are here as special hosts.
Got some guests.
First, we got Kevin Vitale. Say hi, Kevin.
Hi, Kevin.
Hi.
Say Kevin. Say hi.
Hi.
We got Patrick Carroll.
There's a water ball in his mouth.
Okay.
Sorry.
We got Victoria Karai.
Hey.
We got that creepy child was Vicky. Hi. And we have Ashley. She's
got
not gonna
Ashley.
talk much during this.
She's kind of
but-
quiet. Hi. Hi. She's a bit of a make sure she doesn't go into her bag during class.
My dad literally gave me a shotgun like 2 weeks ago.
What? All right,
Great. Wait, is that not allowed?
you gotta be careful with this now.
Yeah, give us a head start before you start.
Right.
You know, that never happened. You guys didn't hear anything.
It was a joke.
You don't even know because you
He
can't
was just
see
kidding.
us.
He was just
Exactly.
kidding.
So
You can't prove anything. Anyway, so.
I mean,
But-
ignoring the video, ignoring the recording here.
this is useful garbage.
Yeah. So.
Um,
So we have no topic planned because we're extremely unorganized.
This was very out of the blue.
Yeah, we kind of just came to my house after bowling. Sophs and I, we showed up 30 minutes late to buy our friend Patrick a Red Bull.
I didn't.
He had to get me a
was-
It
Valentine's
was
Day
a
gift.
monster.
Same shit.
No, it
I
isn't.
gave up Monster for 4 months, and then you guys gave it to me.
Yeah, we're great friends. Like
You're great friends.
it's like when you give your alcoholic dad a beat. No.
Yo, dude, bro.
It's like when I found out my mom was drinking after rehab.
Zachary, we can't say unfiltered stuff on here. It's also, Zachary, giving your
You're
drunk
not allowed
dad a
to talk
beer.
about my alcoholic dad, alright? No, it's not allowed.
It's okay.
So
We'll save the family drama for
we'll save
Next
it
week.
for a different.
We'll save it
podcast.
for next week.
Another episode.
Yeah.
Should we re-record?
I don't think so.
No.
I think this
We're
isn't
too
that
far
bad.
in.
This is pretty good. We got our intro in.
Yeah, we got our intro in.
But,
Monkey.
Talk about
that's a woolly mammoth.
It's a woman.
It's got horns.
Monkey.
Monkeys don't have horns.
Monkey.
Oh God. So we're gonna ask Kevin Vitale our first question.
Wait, what?
So Kevin.
Where was your
Vitale-
dad last night? His dad plays in a band.
Yeah, not any. No.
He was.
He was.
He did.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
don't
it
really
was like
play
One
anymore.
Direction. They went the other way.
They were not like One Direction.
His dad's band follows me on Instagram.
They do, really?
Clay Pigeons,
Oh,
yeah.
that's funny.
I know.
Sophia's also in love with Kevin's dad. In
I
case.
kind of am.
That's great. Yeah, that's always fun.
You're gonna turn into your dad one day if you did your eyebrows,
I hope
maybe.
Not. I hope not.
You really need to do your
I
eyebrows.
don't want to turn
I
into
am
my
your
father.
I can do your
I just
eyebrows.
Kevin.
He's
He
not
looks
doing
like
my
Lord
eyebrows.
Business from the Lego Movie. It's great.
The
I
I
like
thought
it.
you were
last
gonna
thing I
say a
wanna be is my
biscuit.
father. That's-
It's okay.
That's
The last
for
thing
sure.
I want to be is my
Pretty
mom.
accurate, yeah.
Kevin's gonna rock the unibrow hard, honestly.
Wait, what'd you just say?
The unibrow.
Oh, I thought you said you're gonna rock me real hard. I'm like, wait, what? I'm like, okay, Patrick.
I have like 5 girls in my DMs that I don't want to talk to.
Oh, look at you.
We're
Such a
dragged.
player.
Such a
Where's-
player.
Not
Well,
to
no,
brag
because
or
his
anything.
mother, his
Your
sister,
love
and his other sister, and his grandma, and his other grandma.
Don't forget
That
Aunt
makes 5.
Rosie.
Don't forget, yeah, exactly.
Oh my god. Jazz band with Rosie. They
Oh
make
my
fun
God.
of her so
I'm
bad. I'm
not
not trying to bully people. I love Rosie. She's the sweetest. And I want to mention how Jenny,
something
she
wrong
was
with her,
a
though.
Korean exchange student that came from, I think, sophomore year. Last year she was a junior. I used to sit with her in choir. She played piano in jazz band. And then she just went back to China over the summer. It never came back.
Wonder
So,
why.
Jenny, if you're out there, I really miss you.
Jen from what's it called? From Sam
All
Ash.
the
She's the coolest
12-year-olds
person
you
ever.
tried to date.
All right.
So yeah, moving on.
We're
from
back
that.
on the air. That was,
Very
that was,
sorry for that.
We had to edit something out.
yeah.
I was just about to tell you to turn off your internet and data. Because like there's
They'll
ads.
track you. The FBI will track
So it's
you.
going keto.
They're already tracking us. Like,
Keto.
If the FBI's tracking me, then
I'm actually kind of afraid of what my FBI agent sees, because
I mean, if you see my search history, I'm screwed.
it,
Oh.
What's in your search history, Kevin? I'm curious.
I feel like Kevin. I knew you were gonna say that.
Yeah.
You know, I have a lot of hacks for cleaning up murder and hiding bodies.
What?
Oh, really?
Ah.
So do I.
I watch a lot of Criminal Minds.
I love how you're like, I'm scared of the
Basic logic.
FBI agent. Let me do this on
Let
you.
me commit a felony.
They don't know if it's a joke or not.
I pay NordVPN, the sponsor of this podcast.
Yo, that needs to be
Not-
bleeped out. If anything, we
Not-
can't.
not
We don't.
actually sponsored.
Not sponsored,
Hashtag not sponsored.
but we will accept a sponsor.
Broke.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Patrick has a habit of speaking.
I'm hugging monkey.
That should
Don't
be stopped.
speak unless spoken
It's a
to.
bad-
We're going back to the 1950s.
What happened in the 19?
Go in the kitchen and make a Jello cake.
have rights, you know?
Patrick,
Bro.
you can't prove that you are a man.
Wait, no.
Remember that one time I was in ELA class and someone was like, "Zachary, you're a girl," and I like pulled.
Oh, yeah.
I pulled my pants
Oh, I
towards
remember
me,
that.
and I looked down and I'm like, still there.
No, the best is when like
Let me
if I'm in public, people are like, oh, like my oh wow, okay. My comeback for if somebody in public is like, girls shouldn't dress like that. I'm just gonna say you can't prove anything. You can't
I
prove
remember
anything.
I learned.
I remember using that on me. I was very confused.
No,
The
that's
best-
the thing. The jeans that I'm wearing make it look like I'm a dude. Patrick.
Patrick.
Hey, it's 2020. You can do whatever you want.
Let's see, Patrick.
It's
Patrick's just,
2021. My God.
I'm a
Patrick's
firm-
jealous that you're a
You
man.
see,
That's-
I'm a firm believer in castration.
As we all are. Any American would tell you.
Yeah. Get the hicks, get the chicks.
And don't suck anyway, so we're gonna.
That sucks big eggs.
I got a fun
Am I allowed
fact.
to slap people during this
Victoria.
I got
Victoria
it.
Corrado with a fun fact.
Yeah. It's about Zach. He peaked in middle school.
This is true, I cannot
It wasn't
deny
even
it.
that
really
high. It wasn't
sucks.
even that high.
He also spent like an entire period in the bathroom once.
That is true.
Oh,
my
I
God.
took a test in the bathroom once. I had to like retake it.
Remember when?
Yo, I actually
were you
used
there
the
when
bathroom
Liam?
to
Were you
take
in my
pictures.
class when Liam fell asleep in the bathroom and he just like casually
my
walked
God,
back?
yeah.
Oh my
It was so funny.
Liam's like, oh yeah, I took a nap in the bathroom.
Liam is one of our friends for those.
Yeah,
for those
he
who are
doesn't answer his
uninformed.
phone.
like St. Aidan's water. It probably has lead in it.
I
We're
used
most
to
likely-
for gym. I used to be like, Miss Ludi, I'm on my period. I have to use the bathroom. She'd be like, okay, and then I'd sit on the girls' counter and just sit there with the
remember-
window open.
I threw axe bombs and accidentally brought a knife to gym class.
Oh my
That was
god.
no accident.
I remember that,
That
dude.
was such
I
a.
brought my bag and it was my airsoft bag, so I had a sight in it. I had a knife in it.
That was
Oh my
ter-
God,
mask
yeah.
in it. I
It
had-
was his
Just-
airsoft bag. It was
School
his
shooter
airsoft
chic.
bag.
Yeah, exactly.
Luckily,
Just
those
a-
very handy airsoft guns. The
Dude,
knife was
that was
probably-
terrifying. There were like 8 of us in the gym bathroom, and Patrick
my
walks
God.
in. Patrick walks in with a gas mask, and he has an Axe body spray can. He has an Axe bomb, right? And he says, "Everyone get down!" And he throws it, and it just starts filling up the room. We're all running out of the stalls.
I remember me and Patrick just
You
like
could
in this
smell it
big
from the
axe
girls'
war.
bathroom.
Oh
Down
yeah.
the hall.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, yeah.
Mrs. Ludi's our gym teacher's thing used to be,
Our old gym
if
teacher.
it makes me sneeze, you put on too much.
Should've wanted
Oh,
to
yeah.
say it.
Colin, am I right?
Oh haha.
I remember when someone
Knee
was stuck
slapper.
in the stall at the bathroom at gym one time. Like everyone
Oh,
was
who
running.
was that?
I think it was. But everyone.
might have been,
Everybody
right?
ran out.
No, he got stuck in the bathroom. Actually, well, you know what? Yes, he did.
We do not condemn bullying on this podcast.
We also don't condemn pre-marriage handholding or anything like that.
Yeah, we do
See,
condemn.
we all go to Catholic school, and we're
Your school is like 70% Catholic.
me. I know I'm not part of that 70.
We
No.
do not condemn anyone, but anyone who handholds before marriage, God does
I'm
condemn
sorry.
you to
Yeah,
hell.
yeah, you're not.
We
gonna-
don't condemn, but God, you know.
You're
he has
going
the
into
final say.
one of the. You're going into the lust circle of hell.
Yeah, thanks.
Zach, you would know
in
about
the
that.
bathroom, okay? So you had me throwing axe bombs in the bathroom with rubber bands on them, right? There's one kid left in the stall. I put on my gas mask, bust down the door, and then imagine him opening the stall door and seeing a cloud, and then just me like walking through with a gas mask on my head. And it's just
like the showers.
My computer's about to die. I'm gonna grab a charger.
your computer's about to explode, bro.
So
you need to get those
We're gonna
tips.
gossip about him.
So there's
like,
this guy.
He's
He's
gay.
really gay. Yeah, he's like really.
Yeah.
That's
It's
a
actually
bit-
the host
okay,
of the
that-
show.
He likes
That's-
male genitalia. Like that's
Homophobic.
That's homophobic.
Can we mention the fact that Patrick was just cuddling the stuffed animal I bought Zachary for Valentine's Day?
Which Zachary probably raped.
That I gave it to him like an hour ago.
I need love.
Yeah,
I need
it's
love.
Zachary.
Hey, no,
Yeah, okay, if anybody wants to slide into the
They're
DMs,
hilarious.
Patrick is looking for a girlfriend. Patrick, okay, Patrick, give him your details.
Okay,
How tall are you?
So I'm 5'10" and a quarter. I make a lot of money, and I have a gaming PC. I don't know if that's
And
a plus
ladies,
or a
he's
minus.
Male birth control.
Male birth control. I watch anime.
Green eyes, kinda looks like a Cocker Spaniel.
Ladies, yes, ladies, he is very single.
It's okay. You know, Patrick is tall.
Kevin, your favorite anime is My Hero Academia.
What's the problem with that? I want.
Bro,
It's
the only
about-
people
We
that
know,
watch
we
this
know
show
what
are
type
gay.
of people watch My Hero Academia. It's a good show. Don't get me wrong.
No, it's a good show, but the Phantom sucks. Like I
It's a
admit,
little
I
bit,
love the
literally
show, but the
Ship a
Phantom's horrible.
6-year-old kid with the main
I
character.
love how
I
we
know
said no talking
the
over each
Phantom's
other.
awful.
Yeah, I know.
The Phantom's just awful.
Guys,
very
what's your
sus.
opinion on Leafy is here?
No.
Love him.
Big shit.
I shouldn't have said
Shit
that.
Man,
So
shit man.
people have strong opinions about Leafy. Let's hear
Shin.
Sophia's first.
I
Shame.
feel like he's. See, that's the thing. I don't know if I'm just a bad person, but I just
are.
I like the controversial people because I know that they're full of shit. Like Trissa Paytas, I love her. I know she's full of shit. She's like I love her. She's she says some dodgy things. I just don't think she thinks, and I don't know.
It's like when she said
It's like a
she's a Catholic and
Jewish.
Jewish.
No, because she married Moses. Moses is she's getting married.
Yeah,
Patrick!
Moses is Jewish, and Moses is Ethan Klein's brother-in-law, and they're Jewish.
This
They
is
actually met. Oh no, Gila and Ethan met at a Auschwitz museum or
I
something
knew-
like that.
Oh, I thought you were just gonna say Auschwitz.
I knew-
I was like, wait.
By the way, I knew nothing about this, so when you said she was marrying Moses, I was so confused.
Throwback to Mrs. Michael saying that one of the best moments of her life was on her honeymoon
Oh,
when
wait,
she
no,
went to
she
Poland and she went to Auschwitz.
Oh, God.
That's sad.
That socialist class was great. Kevin, do you want to tell the story
Oh
of our
my
debate?
God.
And when Kevin and I were in 7th grade,
Oh.
we had a Civil War debate. So
Oh.
Kevin, do you want to tell the story?
Okay, so basically, me and Zachary were in a debate. Oh my
Well,
god.
explain the context
So-
first. We weren't just get up in socialist class. Like, hey,
So-
get over here. I want to
so-
talk to you about.
So basically,
Slavery.
we were doing this debate for social studies class to strengthen our debate skills, and also to help us learn about the subject. So which side did you support more, the colonists or the British?
Okay, so that is a misunderstanding.
I'm
So
sorry,
we
what
were
was it?
assigned.
What was it?
We were.
Did you say
we-
communist?
We were okay. So basically, we were talking about the Revolutionary War.
Yeah.
And, oh wait, was it the Revolution? No, Civil
No,
War.
it was
Civil War.
Civil War.
Oh,
my
my
God.
No, it was
No.
no, it was revolutionary.
It was
Was it?
revolutionary.
Oh
was
yeah,
revolutionary.
it was a Revolutionary War, and
I
we
don't
were.
think Mrs. Michael
Yeah.
would make us do.
We
the
were-
No, it was
Civil War.
revolutionary.
Yeah.
Oh my god. No.
That would not go
no,
well. No, the kids we knew in our school.
Oh,
Wow, wow.
But
Not
Anyway,
Nikita
anyway,
posting
you were
some
so
shit
we
on
were
his
we were
fucking
put
feed.
on the half the class was divided. We had to argue for why the British why the British were
Oh,
right
why
or
they
why
should have won? Like why?
yeah
Like,
oh yeah why they should have
Like
won.
why
right?
they should have won. Alright, so anyway, so
Nothing.
we were on two separate sides. I was the captain for my team. Zachary was the captain for his, or something like that. So
I think that's peanuts.
you had your openers, and then you had like your speakers and stuff like that. So me and Zachary were both speakers.
Can you eat them?
So
You can't eat nuts.
I don't like nuts.
Zach loves
you love nuts. You
I'm
be
a
quiet.
Whispers, I don't like nuts.
So anyway, so Zachary.
Kevin gets through like 3 words. He says I'm and then he's done.
And then I'm done. No. So anyway, so Zachary, he gets up. He says to me, "You with the something or something like that, like with you with the glasses."
So Kevin has his hair goes directly upwards
right.
in a rectangular line. So I went up. We were on opposing sides. We were both the leaders of our like debate teams, I suppose. And I went up and I said, "Kevin, you with the hen hair," because his head looked his head looked like a hen. We had another story for that. Yeah.
Another story about that.
Miss Constanza, do you feel like a hen?
You like
We
a
were-
head. I'm like, it's not my sexuality.
We're jumping around.
We do not. Those jokes are no.
We are jumping.
sorry.
We're jumping around topics
Wow.
so much, but I ran the school store when I was in middle school. And
Middle
I-
school was a year ago.
middle school was a year ago. Yes, we were freshmen in high school. Well, so
one
so
sophomore.
one sophomore, one filthy sophomore. Yes, but and I was making fun of Kevin. Yeah, I know it's soft, right?
I know. Thank you, Zachary.
Get
You're
the
welcome,
hell
bud.
back on topic. I swear to
I
God.
bought Sophia a Valentine's Day gift, and it has a very soft
We're
thing.
both very alone.
Yeah, exactly. We're both
That's
lonely.
another story.
Just to be clear, we're not dating. We're just lonely people.
Right. That's what you want us to
Best
do.
friends since what, 6th grade?
We've been best friends since 6th grade. That's been a long ass time.
We used to bully each other.
We did used to bully each other.
Didn't she like beat you over the head with a chair? At the
I
play?
did.
That was
And he used to
everyone.
love
I
her
beat him with a
slow
chair
burn.
during the play.
We need to tell the story of how we met. That should have been the first thing that we talked
Finish
about.
the goddamn
Oh my
story
God,
that
yeah,
you
we're
were
on the head
originally
here.
starting?
So yeah, basically, so I got up. I said, Kevin, you with the hen hair, and then I gave my points. And Kevin, when he got up, he said,
You with the dog shit on his head. Because he made fun of my hair. And if you don't know, Zachary has very Jamaican haircut.
He has an
"I'm
accent,
just to be
basically.
clear, my mom's an immigrant from Jamaica.
He
He's
is
not
Jamaican. He is-
I am Jamaican.
Yeah.
I'm white, but I'm Jamaican.
I'm very white.
So it's very it's
can tell.
it's
Russia,
short, very
Poland.
curly, and like poofy, kind of like it literally looks like dog shit.
Afro.
So
it's a fro.
I
It's
said
a
you would.
mini fro.
It was like a mini
Kevin,
afro.
I tried to model my hair after your face. You know.
Wow! Thank you.
Oh,
Thank
Kevin.
You. Nice to be flattered.
I
It's
love-
the unibrow style for me.
Just
I'll
just
do
to
your eyebrows for you.
just to clarify, we love Kevin more than anything.
Yeah, that's
Kevin
very true.
Thank
Kevin
you.
gives the
I'm,
best
I'm their
hugs.
dog.
He
I'm
does.
I'm their
We
emotional
all know
support dog.
so there's no
He
argument.
very much is. He
Patrick
very
is
much
great.
is.
Patrick has the best hair in the group. To be honest.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Patrick does.
how do you do
Patrick
your
has the
hair? You
best
wanna
one
tell
here.
them?
Liam
Wait,
Morrissey,
right?
are you kidding me?
Well, Liam's
Nah,
not here
I
today.
think
Oh,
my
yeah.
hair is pretty good. I
Yeah,
mean,
Liam's
I got
lame.
Guys, that's
these
not
are
I have
good.
good hair. I like your hair, Vicky.
Listen, if I let my hair grow out a little bit longer, I could rock the Aaron Man bun.
No,
The numbers keep moving, so that's how.
Have you even seen a Man Bun Aaron yet, Zachary?
I've
Wait.
not seen Aaron.
Oh my God, he has.
Oh my God! Oh boy! Let me show you.
I can wait, no, I'm gonna show you.
Let me show you.
No, I'm showing you.
Don't
No,
need
no,
another
no,
chance.
It's from Attack on Titan, by the way.
I'm the only
Great
one here who doesn't watch
Here,
anime.
Great. All anime lovers watch it. Like,
I'm not an anime lover. I don't think I've watched
John
anime.
She's a
has a
Satan
mullet.
worshiper.
That is true. I joined the Satanic Temple.
Why?
Did I tell you guys about that?
You did, but like
Yeah,
I never asked
Halloween.
why.
I did no because at the time they were
Is he pissing?
no almonds.
Man Bun Aaron. No, why did it stop, bro?
I thought a
Look at
McDonald's
John.
commercial
Look at
came
him.
on.
Look at him. Look at his horse face.
That's Aaron. That's
No.
No!
I was like, what am I? Did
No, it's John.
Here we go.
Look-
Zachary,
look
this
at
is
the
it. That's
horse
Zach.
face.
I found the clip.
Yeah,
I found the clip. I found the clip. Why is it blocking? Look at that
You
man.
want a chocolate nut
Look at
shot?
that man.
Damn, bro, he looks like Samurai Jack.
I love my
Oh my
nuts.
God.
Samurai Jack, but jacked. Bet on Scrat. Let's go. Anyone?
Zach, you want a chocolate nut cup?
I would not. I actually don't like nuts.
Really?
I don't like peanuts or anything like that.
You know what penis?
I.
Is it bad that I'm sending over a child?
Yes!
Oh, that needs clarification.
It's a baby.
Oh my lord!
I'm speaking about my infant nephew.
That doesn't make any
I'm slapping Kevin Vitale.
We love Kevin.
How are you gonna get him?
Don't slap me.
Fuck Kevin!
Get over it.
I will slap you like I did on New Year's Eve.
This is why I don't.
Wait, that is that.
Don't
you hurt Kevin!
Look at how
Kick his ass. Kick his ass.
I'll protect Kevin with my life.
Me starting World War III.
Kevin
You're
deserves.
pushing me.
sorry.
Kevin deserves life. I don't. That's the clear difference here. Kevin deserves to live.
So
Not
that
that-
was
Thank you.
bitch's named Kevin?
Alright, let's go, Patrick.
Kevin's gonna be a millionaire
Kevin's
one
mad
day.
sturdy. He's from
Okay,
Jersey.
I'm
Straight
right
out of
here.
Are we
I
gonna
take
tell our
offense
story
to
now?
that.
I'm sorry.
So-
Okay, come on, Patrick.
I'll let
offense to
Sophia
that.
tell the story. She tells it well. I will clarify some points though, but
You should do
Sophia
an
can tell the story.
ASMR thing.
We should get really close.
Yeah. Okay. Stop it. I
No.
will punch you in the throat. This is the story about how.
Assault.
So Zachary and I are the hosts of this. This was our. This is our shtick now. Patrick, you asshole!
I have my sound down.
In case you couldn't tell, we're the stupidest ones
All
here.
right.
so-
Well, it originated because I was friends with his older brother. Mind you, Zachary and I are a year younger than each other. I'm a sophomore.
we're a
he's
year
freshman.
younger than each other.
Well, technically a few months.
We're a year.
We're a grade.
We're a grade apart. Yeah.
Yeah, but he's a few months younger than me, and we used to hate each other.
Yeah. We used to.
We
We
used
used to
to
really not like each other.
We really did. I would like make fun of you. You'd tell me, "Oh,
You're
You'd
crazy.
be like, oh, did you cut yourself today? And
Yeah.
I'd be like, did you suck off your dad today? And it would just go back and forth. It was like really
Which-
bad.
Just to clarify, we were very young back then.
We
so
were. It was
neither of
like
us,
6. He was in 5th grade. I was like in 6th.
I was in 5th. You were in 6th. Then
Yeah.
when we actually became best, that's actually I find it so funny. Like one of the you never know who you're gonna meet out there. You
Yeah.
know, like be open minded.
I
But
was the middle ground.
you were
Patrick, we all love you.
I know.
Patrick. I love you more than I don't know.
John Wayne Gacy loves little boys.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Sophia.
Like Michael Jackson having his child basement.
Shut up.
See, let's not talk about Michael Jackson and
Michael
children. That's a
Jackson.
Let's
different.
continue the story. We met at play practice actually. We did
Yeah.
the what was
We-
it? Music
Imagine
Man?
being
We
in the
did
play.
no. We were in.
You were in the play with us, Patrick.
it was that thing where like all the
We
plays.
yeah. So basically,
They didn't
I
take
was
another
when I was
one.
in when
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
in
that
5th
one.
grade and
Yeah.
Sos was in 6th grade. We
Sophia,
were
wait, can I say something? Sophia had a very eventful first kiss at the play party.
okay. That's a different story.
No,
different
I
thing.
know the whole
Shut
thing.
up.
I know the whole
All right.
thing.
To be fair to Sophia, my first kiss was much worse. like
That's true.
Who was your first kiss?
Didn't you
What?
make out
What, with
that
Chris?
guy?
Oh yeah, it was, oh,
His
my God.
first kiss
I
was a
was like
makeout
18
session.
years
That's
old.
true.
yeah.
Yeah.
My first.
Christopher. At least mine was fucking
Mine
like
was on a
innocent.
cruise and I regret
Yeah.
it.
My first.
I don't
My
want to
first.
think
It
about
was
it.
bull. It was
I'm
bad
a
for both.
Virginia.
Yeah, I know. I don't want to think about
Mine
that.
was the
Can we?
whole-
Can I just make clear?
Mine was just really hot girl kisses me in spin a bottle.
Patrick was out, and Emma Watson was like, "Yo, bro, you're looking thick today."
Exactly, bro.
Can I just ask us to not talk about my ex-boyfriends?
That is a rule. We
I
not
have
talk about
really
Sophia's
bad
ex-boyfriend.
taste in guys.
We did an episode about that.
Ex-boyfriends, and they're all hilarious.
We can talk about my ex-girlfriends, but all
No.
my ex-girlfriends were right. That's the problem.
Except for that one.
Except
There
for
was
the
one.
previous one.
I
There's-
believe in making mistakes and relationships. You gain knowledge, and I appreciate that. But if I can go back and not date the person, but still know what I know, I would 100% do that.
I mean, yeah,
I
that's
mean,
you
yeah,
know,
that's kind of like.
yeah, I guess that's how it
Good
works.
point.
If I could
Yeah.
But-
not go through the pain and still get the knowledge,
It's not
I'd
the
take
pain.
that,
It's
yeah.
just
Like,
I'm a
go through, like,
dumbass.
trouble, like, like,
You know,
go through trouble and
I'm
get
the
the wisdom.
definition of
I guess that's
think-
the only way. You
I
know
think
what I mean?
being a teenager means you lead with your heart and not your head,
Exactly
because
you
you're
know.
figuring things out. But at the same time, I've only dated musicians,
Already-
and that's gotten me nowhere.
You also,
I have my entire life figured out. I literally just.
Good job, Patrick.
Must be nice.
We're so glad. We're so happy for you.
You guys.
You know,
really
Oh, we
asked
forgot to
me-
The-
send that video.
it's always nice to think like, hey, I throwing water bottles at each other.
Maybe my YouTube channel. I should probably fix that. That's like.
We'll
the
give
one-
you a plug in a little
No,
bit.
no. That's the one thing I have to figure out. Is my YouTube channel.
The-
I stopped.
I always find it interesting because I feel like people are like teenagers stupid, but I feel like we're not stupid. We
No.
know this stuff. You know, no one's like, all right, these are the red songs for a bad relationship and all, and we know that like intellectually,
Yeah.
but you actually have to experience it in order for you to be like, this is what I
100%.
want.
It's like my most recent ex-boyfriend was older than me
By a lot.
by a lot.
We were trying
That was
to
the
tell
first
you
I
that.
was. I know you were, but the thing is, I don't have. I have mommy. My dad. I live with my dad.
I have
have a very good
my
relationship
mommy
with him.
issues. I don't know what
I
you
do have mommy issues.
Sophia's like, I got mommy issues. Kevin's like, I got daddy issues, Patrick.
I literally live on my own. I literally live my own. Like I have mommy. I don't have technically mommy and daddy issues. I just don't have a
lives in his
mommy and
basement.
daddy.
He just has issues.
Yeah, he just has
I'm
issues.
literally a housewife now. I'm literally cleaning the house because my mom is just not around anymore. Like
Wow, join the club.
no, like
Oh my
like,
God.
I've been
living,
doing
like,
this
my
shit since
basement is,
2000
like,
and what, 13?
my basement is literally like an apartment.
know,
Like,
like-
nobody,
It's been 4 years.
like nobody comes down to my basement. I just chill there. I'm like
my
playing
God.
video games. You know,
Besides a little
chilling.
chill.
You know, people.
It's the 4-year anniversary of my mom leaving this week.
I thought you were about to say today. I'm like, that is
Yeah, no,
gone.
I remember
That's an
it
awful
started-
anniversary.
It started winter break of 17?
Yo, it's
4 years
good.
ago.
It's a 3-day
Just so-
anniversary. My parents getting divorced.
We won't go too far into it because
Auburn.
like Sophia's personal information is obviously
Yeah.
important.
No, I really don't care but I'm a very paranoid person. Like very paranoid.
That's how Sophia and I are like we're almost opposites. You know what I mean? Like Sophia's very paranoid. I'm very trusting.
See, that's the thing though. Like I think I was about to say something, but I'm not gonna say it. I think it's from the weed.
The only reason why I'm able to live anymore is because of my grandpa. He's just the best.
Is he just God? Does he bring
He's
life
literally
to?
God, bro. Without my grandpa, I wouldn't be making racks right
See, I have no grandpa.
now. At least you have a dad.
I At least yeah.
Like this is like it's like when you're taking a test and you just don't take the first part at all, and then you answer the last question perfectly and think you're gonna get 100%. That's what my dad's doing. He doesn't talk to me for 14 years, and then decides that now's the time that I'm gonna interrupt my son while he's watching anime.
Patrick, do you need a hug?
Patrick,
What?
you're
Oh no,
just-
I'm completely fine. I'm just pissed off because now you're trying to be nice.
No, I feel you 100% because
No.
Patrick, you're one of the like genuinely best people I know. Like you're a great
Aw.
dude.
So cool.
Like you deserve better, my friend.
I think parents I think it's more than they can chew when you realize how much you actually have to teach a child.
Yeah, like you're raising a human person.
only- the
How
only
crazy.
thing-
They're gonna
is
be
that?
like you. I think that people don't realize that until it's actually around and you know.
I think how my parents. Well, you see, my parents tried to be good parents, but by inherently trying to be good parents, they didn't do anything for me like ever. You know, they gave me Christmas presents, which was pretty nice. I guess that's a plus. But you know, when you only pay attention to one of your children,
Yeah.
it taught me a lot because I had to basically live.
Patrick's
on
a
my
middle child,
Yeah,
by
there's
the way.
standards.
yeah,
Honestly, there's
Patrick's a-
Dude,
standards.
I literally, my parents, I literally had to like start a business on Amazon and make money just to get their attention, and it's like, cool, I guess.
See, that's the thing. It's like I don't know.
I have to do too much to get their attention, but now I'm not doing it for them. I'm doing it for myself because you know I gotta make these racks.
Yeah, I mean, parents, they
suck.
they really do.
You know,
They
honestly.
really do.
So I'm not having 3 kids. I would never curse another middle child again, bro.
No, I mean,
I'm
I don't
I'm
think
having 2 kids.
it's not how many kids you have. I think it's how
Stupid
well you
are.
can connect with somebody.
I just need,
Yeah.
I just need a wife, honestly, bro.
You know what? Don't we
I
all?
just want a wife.
That's why I'm always scared. When I grow up and I'm like a dad, I want to be a
Yeah.
dad when I grow up. They're like,
Daddy.
Patrick, shut up.
But it's always terrifying. Just think about it. And I have respect. I respect for a lot. I mean, some parents like fuck up their kids really bad. But
Bro.
you know, it's a scary thing to think about. Like you have to raise a person for
You don't-
18 years.
I'm
Like,
I mean,
gonna raise
there's
my
sti-
kids
no.
are gonna be perfect.
When you become a parent, you legally now have to give them like
I
4
just wanna be the
things:
fun
a
uncle. I don't
like
wanna
a
be the- I don't wanna
warm,
be dad.
like dry place for them to sleep. You got to give them food and you got to give them an
Why are you-
education. But parents, they
yeah,
they
the
could do
phone,
that
so-
bare minimum and just not have a connection with their children.
Yeah,
It really just depends on the person. I don't know. I think I don't like kids.
I love
Says the child.
No, think about it because
they're
okay,
annoying. They
yeah,
cry all the
you-
time. They
everything-
poop. They're
exactly.
ungrateful. They
They-
vomit.
100%.
They don't
They
clean
You
up.
think
have to
about-
teach them how to be grateful.
You think about having a child, and then you have that kid, and then you
Sure.
realize, oh,
Sure.
this kid's crying at 2:00 in the morning. I have to go and take care of him. I have to see if he's okay. Is he burning up? Is he hungry? And then as they get older, their needs, it just multiplies, and you don't think it's gonna multiply. You think it's gonna get easier as you go on.
I'm scared I'm scared because if I want when I have kids, I don't want my kids to not like me.
Yeah.
I don't want my kids to feel the same way that I feel about my dad. Despise the guy.
100%.
Horrible human being. I don't want to go up to my kid and try to talk to them, and I don't want them to not want to talk to me. That's my biggest fear by far. I want my kids to actually like me.
My
If
biggest
I could be like my grandpa, I'm golden.
My biggest fear with like having and raising children is I don't want them to ever feel as bad as I feel sometimes, because I get into like really bad lows, and I'm all over the place a lot of the times, and I don't want my kids to feel that way. I mean, I love my dad. My dad's like, I don't care if it's 4:00 in the morning and I'm asleep. If you need to talk to me, you can, and I appreciate that. But the thing is, like, I feel like how I feel isn't important. So I feel like parents need to validate their kids' feelings instead of just pushing them away. And I'm not saying my dad doesn't do that. I just, I don't want my kids to feel shitty
And I
and
feel-
just
I
like
feel-
they got nothing.
I feel like people are very annoyed by that notion too. Like, you know, you see a lot of adults be like, people care about their kids' feelings now. You know, people get, you know, it creates a sense of like, I don't know, it fosters
That emotions are a burden.
exactly right, and that apparent
As in the words of Jello Biafra, your emotions make you a monster. I love him.
like, you know, I feel like back to the point we were talking about, like Sophia's like, you have 4 legal things to give your kid. A lot of people don't feel their responsibility. Like, I'm raising you, that's good enough. And like, I'm sorry, if you're gonna raise a kid, it's not good enough. You need to have an emotional connection with them.
Yeah,
You
no,
need to make them feel loved and supported.
Like, why
Listen,
have a
my-
child if you know you're not gonna like support them emotionally and like help them along the way?
I think it's It's when the mother
Are there any
gets
that
pregnant
aren't
and they don't
vegan,
like the
Jake?
husband or.
No, why do they all have one bite?
No, because I was going through and see.
Do you not like these? This is like the best one.
No, bro.
Just gonna eat around the edge.
I'm just gonna eat around the edge.
COVID times, y'all.
It's like, okay, for
There you
example,
go.
in this one movie from the 80s
Thanks, bro.
that I've been watching a lot recently, it's called Suburbia. In the beginning, there's a boy, his name is Evan, and
Yeah,
his
God.
mom comes in, she's like, oh, I couldn't afford any more groceries, I went out drinking. And he's just trying to be nice, and she flips out on him. And, she goes, he goes, I didn't choose my father, you did. And she goes, yeah, that's the worst mistake I ever made. And I think that bad parenting comes from the parents' issues. You know, I don't think it's the kid's fault, unless you raise the child to be a spoiled asshole.
Yeah,
Facts.
I always find it interesting too. Like when you see, like, I won't get in my personal life. I don't feel comfortable sharing that, but like I always find it interesting. Why do people like date and marry people they hate? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like I don't understand
What's the
what
point?
standard was set back. Like I don't know. Like I don't know anything about almost anything. You know, but
We're
like
kids, we have to say that.
yeah, but like I
Oh, my phone's ringing. Can you grab it?
yeah sure so
Who's calling me? Dad.
yeah it's your dad. But like
Daddy, hello. Daddy. Hi.
I don't want my kids to be a spoiled
I'm a-
brat.
Dad.
Also, Sophia, Daddy.
like
I've learned a lot from my parents, but they're not things that they tried to teach me. You know, like I'm not really that grateful, but like because like they kind of like didn't pay attention to me or didn't care at all. So like I learned a lot of lessons that people would usually learn when they move out of their parents' house, but I learned them now, which is a good thing. But my parents didn't intentionally do that; they did it because they just don't care.
I feel like we learn the most not from what our parents teach us, but what from our parents
Yeah,
fail
my
at.
dad taught me how to shoot a gun. That's
Nice.
all.
Oh, same.
Wait, what?
My dad did too.
Oh my god!
That was a water bottle. That was a water bottle.
All my
Patrick-
life I love
I
her.
thought Patrick finally just snapped.
I know you were talking about parents though.
I snapped like a few days ago.
I mean, yeah, we told them to give us a head start at the beginning.
Get a 30-second head
So
start.
anyway, no, with my parents, like they're not bad parents. Like no, they're honestly compared to everyone else's, they're actually delights. But the main thing that they do is that they make excuses. That's always been their problem. Like if my dad's like having a bad day, or it's like if him and my mom get into some kind of like big fight, he'll just blame it on like some kind of like today, like 2 days ago.
Pizza!
Never mind.
He shot my god! He shot me in the fucking
With the water bottle, not with the real gun.
This is why I love
Zachary, go
Guys,
to the door.
should
This is
we-
your house.
Alright,
You
I'm going.
want to see my friend Liam?
Did he? He didn't stop the recording. Anyway.